Hunter, I ain't got school tomorrow or Wednesday. Pick your job.
So is that grade school vocal?
What?
Good evening, everyone. Please rise and remove cover as the 5th and 6th grade choir present the national anthem. Excellent job. 5th and 6th grade choir led by Miss Carol McDonald. Thank you. How about some starting lineups? The visiting team, Mooreland, wearing black, trimmed in white. The Lady Bearcats. Number 2, Hannah Claire. Number 4, Izzy Others. Number 5, Avery Schneblin. Number 12, Alyssa Others. And number 14, Olivia Clem. And now for the home team, the Beaver Lady Dragons. Number 10, senior, Paula Martinez. Number 11, junior, Shaylee Floyd. Number 13, junior, Caitlin Padilla. Number 21, sophomore, Madison Stanley. And number 25, senior, Mason Leimer. Good luck to both teams, and let's enjoy the games. Good evening, Duster Nation. We are live here at the Duster Dome. The Lady Bearcats have come to town to take on our Lady Dusters. Just coming off runner-up in the Beaver River Invitational Tournament. Number 25, Drapers at the line to handle the tip against Eilers. And the Dusters will win the tip. Martinez comes away with it. Time for the offense to set. Cheats to the right. Back top of the key. Oh, the lob pass to Stanley is tipped. Clem knocks it out of bounds, and it stays white ball. Stanley sends it into Martinez. To the left. Tipped again. Martinez comes away with this time. Penetrates right into the paint. Shots up. Fouls thrown. That'll be the first foul of the night. And it goes to number 4, Eilers from Mooreland. Martinez at the line shooting 2. In and out. Oh, tough way to start things off. Second shot's away, and it's in. Lady Dusters strike first. Eilers bringing it up the floor. Looking to the coach for a signal. Long pass across the floor, 14. Back to number 5, Schnobberlin off the top of the... Clem was for 3. Rebound and putback is good. We have a lead change. Lady Bearcats on top. Martinez up the floor. Stanley drops it in for 2. Dusters regain the lead. Clem pushing it hard up the sideline. Gets it up top. Schnubberlin. 14 on the far side wing. That's also Clem. Working it inside. Clem. Eilers turns, shoots, and scores for the Lady Cats. Work it into Padilla. Back to Klein. Trying to figure out this full court, 3/4 court press. Stanley gets it across. Martinez, top of the key. She tries her luck, and she's off to the right. Eilers with the rebound. Working it around the perimeter, trying to get it inside, and they do, and Eilers scores 2 more. 6-3, the Lady Bearcats have extended their lead. Pass to Martinez, she turns and goes. To the block, shots up, too strong over the top. Eilers with the rebound. Gets it to Clem. Clem brings it up the near side, goes in the corner. Working it around. Inside it goes, turns, shoots, too strong over the top. Martinez grabs a long rebound. Stanley, excuse me. Shots up, oh, too strong. Draper's there, ties it up. Position arrow does give it to the Lady Cats, and we have timeout. Coach Toon. We'll be right back.
Everyone has something that they do best. Banks are no exception. Ours is investing back into the local communities that we serve. We make loans to local families and businesses. These loans generate the dollars which empower our local community. Invest in our community by banking with us. We're an equal housing lender.
Coming out of the timeout, so far it has proved to be a fast-paced ball game. Clem goes to the far side. Snowberlin, 14 with the shot. Too strong over the top. They get it up top to Clem. Working it to Snowberlin. Now inside, kicks it right back out, 14. Clem with the 3. Martinez crashing the defensive boards. Pushes it across. Goes to Klein on the far side. Tipped. Stanley recovers. Padilla. Stanley working it inside. Draper, power dribble, turn, shoot, too strong over the top. Olivia Clem comes away with it. Pushes it up the floor. Goes to Snowberlin in the corner. Back up top. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Klein. Playing her a little tight. Gets a little aggressive. Called for the foul. First foul for Klein. First team foul for the Lady Dusters. Shots up and in by Eilers. Into Padilla, tipped by the Lady Cats. Shots up short, gets her own rebound, up no good. Martinez able to get a hold of it the second time. Pushes it up the floor, right through traffic. Turns up, finds Padilla in the paint. Shots up and good for two. Lady Dusters within three. Alyssa, excuse me. Working it inside. That's going to be another one on Klein. Still playing a little bit tight, trying to deny the pass to the inside. Foul was on the floor. Inbound to Clem. Clem takes the shot from the baseline. Drops it in. 10-5 your score. Lady Dusters trailing. Padilla has the rock. Gets it back to Martinez. She gets it on across. Cheats to the left. Klein with the screen. Hand off to Stanley. Back to Martinez. Oh, stolen away by Eilers. She has the breakaway and cannot finish. Martinez will get the rebound and draws a foul on Hannah Clem. Frame checks into the ball game, relieving Klein. Stanley inbounds to Martinez. Schnoebelen got a hand on it. Martinez recovers, gets a hand on it again. Quick mitts for that one. Frame gets it to Padilla. Baseline, goes for the shot, gets the foul called. That foul's going to be on Schnoebelen. Apologize if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. Someone from Mooreland could sure come to the Crow's Nest and give me a correct pronunciation. Padilla's first shot, and it's in. Playing the second one off the release. Shots away, off the back of the iron. Izzy Eilers with the rebound. They work it right up the floor. Takes the shot up and over the top of the backboard. That'll be Duster ball. Substitution coming in. Looks like Janae Schnoebelen is checked into the ball game. Martinez pushing it up the left side of the floor. Draper in the paint. Lost the dribble, saves it. She is on the line. Bearcat ball. Hannah bringing it up the floor. Long pass up and over the top. They get it down low to Clem. Works it to the elbow and now back on top to Janae. Janae back to Avery. They get it inside and down to the floor it goes. Lady Dusters come away with the ball. Martinez pushing it up the floor. Goes to Frame on the far side. And she slides her pivot foot. Travel is the call. Turnover to the Bearcats. Hannah bringing it across. Far side, she gets it to Olivia. Hannah, skip pass to the corner to Schnoebelen. Izzy Eilers is solid from down low and puts two more in. 6-12, now the score. Martinez pushes right, cuts into the paint. Whistle's blown. I believe we got a block. That looks to be on Izzy Eilers. Martinez to Stanley. Stanley goes to the right, gets the frame in the corner, tag teamed. Back to Martinez. Avery was there, shuts it down. Jump ball will stay with the Lady Dusters. Frame gets it into Martinez. Working it in. Draper kicks it to Padilla on the backside. Padilla back to Martinez. Frame in the corner. They crash out on her. She drives around him to the block. Layup. Can't convert. Olivia Clem with the rebound. Sends it up the floor. Eilers. Back to Clem. Three-point shot is in and out. No good. Padilla tries to grab that rebound. Can't get it wrangled in, and it is Lady Bearcat ball. They'll have it on the far side baseline. Heifel checking into the ball game. They go to Heifel. Up to Clem. Back to Clem. Clem for three. Back of the rim. Martinez comes away with the board. Oh, she's tripped up there. That'll be a foul on Olivia Clem. And that puts us in the bonus. Martinez will shoot two here. Oh, first one around it goes and out. Second one's away, front of the rim. Clem pushing it up the floor. Avery in the corner, works it back up top. Long three, off to the left. Draper with the rebound. Oh, Martinez in the side of the head. She recovers, pushes it across, comes to Padilla for the long two. Tried the glass, no good. Schnabelin gets the rebound, sends it up the floor to time expired. Going to give Martinez a foul as time expired. And she knocks it down. Shooting her second one here. Drops it in as well. Time was expired, so nobody else on the floor. Looks like Klein checking back into the ball game. We'll be right back after the first quarter intermission. Lady Bearcats have the ball to start things off in the second. They go to the far side to Avery. Working it at the elbow. Hedges. Schnabelin back up top to Clem. Schnabelin, shot for three. That one's too strong. Over the top. Ball's on the floor. Padilla there to tie it up. Jump ball will give it back to the Lady Dusters. Stanley to inbound. Looks like the Lady Bearcats are dropping out of that three-quarter court press. Give the Lady Dusters a little relief here going into the second. Stanley to bring it across. Dusters loaded right. And to call that double dribble, it bumped both hands and turnover in favor of the Lady Bearcats. Janae gets it in. Hannah Clem to bring it across. Goes to the far side. Avery back to Hannah. Working it inside. Martinez says that'll be my ball. Ties it up. Possession arrow will keep it with the Lady Bearcats. Happened at the free throw line, so looks like Janae will send it in from the baseline. Long pass over the top, gets it to Eilers. Wasted no time to get it to Clem. She goes to Schnabelin on the left. Back to Hedges in the corner. Trying to get their offense set. Janae gets it over there to Eilers. Clem, excuse me. Skip pass across. Janae kicks it back up top. Avery's cutting through. Clem works it to Avery in the corner. She goes to Eilers' baseline, kicks it back out up top. Janae from the backside rattles one in. 16-6, Lady Bearcats on top by 10. Martinez drives right, goes to Klein in the corner, back to Martinez at the baseline. Ball goes to the floor. Lady Cats come away with it. Hannah Clem pushing it hard and fast. Layup. That'll be a block on Padilla if I'm a betting man. Couldn't quite get set. First team foul of the quarter. First foul for Miss Kaylee Padilla. Clem at the line shooting two. First one. Too strong off the back of the rim. Frame checking in for Stanley. Hannah's second shot, play it off the release. Gets that one to go. Martinez inbounds it to Klein. She'll get it right back. Crosses midcourt. Skip pass. Just out of Frame's reach, and that one's out of bounds. Olivia Clem to bring it up. Goes to Janae on the far side. Back to Olivia. 12 makes a break for the bucket. Martinez had possession. Hedges gets credited with her first foul. Go to Klein on the far side. Back up top, Martinez. Trying to work it to Frame. Stolen away by Hedges. Hedges able to convert on the back end of that. Frame gets it into Martinez. Klein back to Martinez. Padilla gets it into Draper. Turns, shoots. Looks like Eiler's got a hand on it. Alyssa bringing it up the floor, working it down low to Hedges, and gets it to Lucky Roll right in. Down 15, Martinez brings it across. Klein goes to Padilla. Padilla working it back inside to Klein. Lost track of it. Eilers works it to Clem. And then the pass is stolen back away by the Lady Dusters. Martinez to the elbow. Ball's off a foot. Klein and Hedges tie it up. Jump ball. Lady Dusters possession. 4:30 to play here in the second. Lady Dusters need to get some offensive action here. Long pass intended for Martinez. That's going to be knocked out of bounds by Alyssa Eilers. Frame swings it into Martinez. Martinez waiting for the offense to set. Gets it to Klein on the near side. Klein surveying the defense, back in Martinez's hands. Now Frame drives baseline to the block, shots up. She does draw the foul. She was too far underneath and caught the backboard, but she'll get to go to the line to shoot two here. That is the second foul for Izzy Eilers this evening. Second team foul for the Lady Cats this quarter. Frame a little bit short. Playing this one off the release. And it's in. Skip pass up to Olivia. She's going to bring it on up. Hedges gets it to Avery on the near side. Hedges swinging it. Olivia back to Avery. Hedges. Now they work it baseline to Izzy. Skip pass over to Avery. Just about lost control. Able to recover. Now they work it inside to Eilers. She gets covered up. Hedges for the long two. Frame with the rebound, and she's pushing it up the far side of the floor. Tries to get into the paint. Ball gets loose. Eilers will send it to Olivia. Should push it up the floor. Shot from outside, no good. Padilla gets a hold of that rebound. Jump ball the call. Jump ball, possession arrow will keep it with the Lady Bearcats. They work it in right back in the hands of Olivia. Draper with the block. Martinez comes away with it. Martinez back to the left. Pushing on into the past the three-point line. Sends it to Padilla. Padilla gets it up and away. Drops it in for two. Olivia brings it across. She's going to come to Avery on the near side. Avery to Olivia. Avery now trying to work it inside, back up top. Lady Dusters doing a better job covering the inside, not letting them have an opening in there. Olivia sends it to Janae on the far side. Long pass across. Avery, how about Olivia for three? No good, but Hedges crashing the boards, drops it in for two. Martinez will get it to Stanley. Stanley works it to Frame. She pulls up for three. Padilla with the rebound. No good. Long rebound. Stanley recovers. Into traffic. Ball's on the floor. Timeout called. Mooreland's got the timeout. We'll be right back. I believe it's Bearcat ball coming out of the timeout. Janae gets it into Olivia. She's going to bring it across. Comes back to Janae on the near side. Olivia pops out in the corner. Hedges takes it up, draws a foul. Foul's on Draper. Draper's first this evening. First one off the back of the rim, no good. It's like Hannah Clem checking back in for the Lady Bearcats. Hedges' second shot. We'll play it off the release. And she nails it. Klein gets it into frame, and she sends it to Martinez. Martinez, there's Padilla to the baseline. Shot is up, knocks it home. Avery on the far side, working it down in the corner. Olivia, Hedges on the baseline. Now they'll kill back up top of the key. Avery to Clem on the near side. Steps on the line. Turnover in favor of the Lady Dusters. Need points on the board. Frame sends it into Martinez. Looks like Avery comes to pick her up. Takes her time getting it across, goes to Frame, and Hedges gets her hands on it, comes away with it. She gets called for the travel. A little defensive pressure there by Frame causes a turnover. Stanley to send it in. Martinez will take it in the backcourt. Brings it on across, pushing it to the right. Frame in the corner. That's going to be tipped out of bounds by Alyssa Eilers. Klein's got it. Send it in right at the end of the Bearcat bench. She'll go to Frame. Frame, backside, Padilla, too strong up and over the top. Hedges with the rebound for the Lady Bearcats. Pushes it on up, sends it up the floor. Avery back across the court to Olivia. Hannah Clem. Back to Hannah down in the corner. Skip pass to Avery. Just about too high for her. Olivia working it down low. Now Avery trying to make something happen on the backside. Klein covers her up. Olivia sends it to Hannah. Hannah steps up, long two, no good. Klein with the rebound. And then they call her for the double dribble. Tough break after a great effort on the defensive front. Olivia sends it in. Right back to Olivia at the baseline. Kicks it to Avery up top. She pulls the trigger. No good on the three. Padilla with the rebound. Gets it to Frame. Tries the long buzzer beater, and it's no good. That'll send him to the locker room. 24-11. Lady Bearcats on top. 8 minutes on the clock. Stick around. We'll be back after half.
Ever wonder what happens with the money you deposit with us? Well, your deposits enable us to make loans. Personal, real estate, vehicle, and seasonal loans. All to local families. And this energizes our whole local economy. Stop by and let's talk. Together we grow. We're an equal housing lender. Around here, we give quick service on loans. We're local. We make our own decisions. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town office to give you a yes or no. So if you have good credit and don't want to wait, talk to us. Everyone has something that they do best. Banks are no exception. Ours is investing back into the local communities that we serve. We make loans to local families and businesses. These loans generate the dollars which empower our local community. Invest in our community by banking with us. We're an equal housing lender. Ever wonder what happens with the money you deposit with us? Well, your deposits enable us to make loans. Personal, real estate, vehicle, and seasonal loans. All to local families. And this energizes our whole local economy. Stop by and let's talk. Together we grow. We're an equal housing lender.
The second half is upon us. Looks like the possession arrow will give the Lady Dusters the ball to start things off. Inbound to Martinez. Back in Stanley's hands. Stanley all covered up. Ball gets loose to the floor. Avery picks it up for the Lady Bearcats. Finds Olivia. Olivia for the long two and gets it in. Martinez across. Finds Klein. Now Stanley on the near side. Little pump fake. Doesn't fool anybody. Finds Draper. Trying to work it on the backside to Padilla. And Olivia steals it away. Working inside. Izzy up and in for two. Martinez. Stanley on the near side. Back to Klein. Klein is going to get the push foul there. She not afraid to play aggressive. I like that, but didn't get away with that one. Up top, Avery now. Hannah on the near side. Hannah working it down to Izzy. Skip pass over up top, Avery. Now to the far side, Alyssa. Skip pass over to Hannah. Working it inside, Olivia's up and no good. Draper crashing the boards. Draper gets it to Klein. She brings it on. Works it to the left. Olivia got a hand on it, but Stanley's able to recover. Padilla driving baseline. Shot, no good, no foul called. Olivia comes away with it from the Lady Cats. Block is the call. And Martinez gets credit for it. Her second this evening. Olivia finds 12 in the middle. Foul called. Second one on Draper. Third foul of the quarter for the Lady Dusters. Alyssa puts the first one in. Second one around the edge and no good. Had to be a lane violation. I think Draper might have stepped a little early. Shots up. She gets that one to go. Oh, back in the three-quarter court press. No foul called. Olivia pushing it into the paint. Shots up. I'll probably give Frame credit for that one. No, Stanley. Stanley's going to get it. First foul on Stanley this evening. Fourth team foul of the quarter for the Lady Dusters. Clem sinks the first one. Second shot's away, gets a friendly roll. Padilla to send it in. Gets it to Stanley, pushing it up the near side. Now we got a foul, push foul. That will be the second foul on Hannah Clem this evening. They get it into Martinez, pushes to the left. Trying to get it through. We got another foul called. Looks like Hannah Clem's going to pick up her third. Second team foul for the Lady Bearcats. That'll bring Hedges back into the ball game. Lady Bearcats have fallen back into defense. Martinez, top of the key, comes to Stanley on the near side. She'll work it to Padilla down near the corner. Padilla tries to drive through, gets it to pass intended for Draper. Ties it up with Eilers, and it is jump ball. Goes back to the Lady Bearcats. Olivia Clem to bring it across. Comes to the near side. Avery back down in the corner. Now working it inside. Eilers turns, shoots, no good. Hedges with the rebound. Puts it back up and good for two. Martinez to Stanley. Back to Martinez. Drives into the lane, too strong. Draper with the rebound. Can't get it to go. Hedges brings it down the second time. Hedges pushes it up the court, finds Avery on the near side, deep in the wing, back up top. Hedges to Eilers. And gets called for the carry. Wrapping her hand a little bit too far under the ball there. It is Duster ball. Stanley will get it to Martinez. She comes up, top of the key, back to Stanley on the near side. Swings it to Frame. Skip pass down to Padilla. Long two, too strong over the back of the rim. Olivia Clem with the rebound. Pushes it up, works it inside to Eilers. She'll kick it back out. Olivia off the back of the rim. Padilla crashing the defensive boards. Frame pushes it up the floor. Pulls up the near side wing, kicks it to Martinez, tries her luck and drops in for three. Olivia Clem pushing it up the floor. Comes to Alyssa on the near side. Alyssa will skip it back over to Olivia. Just about can't hang on. Avery down in the corner. Back to Olivia, working it inside. Eilers from the free throw line. No good. Frame crashing the boards. Ball gets away from her. Avery there ties it up. Jump ball. Possession arrow does favor the Lady Dusters. Frame sends it into Martinez. Frame now on the near side, working it in down low to Padilla. Stolen away by Clem. Avery loses her dribble. Long rebound, nobody touched it, and it is Lady Duster ball. Stanley will send it into Martinez. Slow plays it across, goes to Stanley on the far side. Padilla down in the corner. Kicks it back to Stanley. She'll try her luck at the three. Off the back of the rim. Padilla with the rebound. Olivia Clem tries to swap it away. And that'll pick up her second foul. 3 team fouls now for the Lady Bearcats. Flores is checked into the ball game for the Lady Dusters. Martinez drives to the elbow, kicks it to Stanley, tries again, just a little bit long. They send the ball up the floor. Avery works it to Hedges, turns, shoots, no good. Eilers with the rebound and puts it in for two. Martinez Center of the floor, goes to Stanley in the far side. Padilla in the corner, drives baseline, goes up and draws the foul. Eilers will get called for the block there. It's her third foul. Padilla puts it in. Stewart checking into the ball game. Playing this one off the release. Padilla trying to make it 2 for 2. Oh, just off the back of the rim. Rebound gets away. Hedges comes away with it. Gets it to Janae. Janae brings it on across. Goes to Avery on the near side. She'll work it back to Hedges. Janae in the corner. Now Olivia's got it, working it inside. Stewart cashes in for 2. Martinez will send it to Frame, far side. Padilla down in the corner. Drives baseline, gets it up and away, no good. Stewart with the rebound. Gets it to Janae. Janae sends it up the floor. Olivia shoots. Sneaks one in for 3. Minute 15 to play. Martinez has got it across. Cheats to the right. Comes to Padilla. Martinez trying to get around Avery. Pass is blocked by Olivia. Janae brings it across. Up the floor to Hedges. Olivia will try for 3 again. Same spot. Gonna have to get a hand up, ladies. Martinez pushing it up the floor. Advances it to Frame. Frame intended for Martinez down in the corner, and Janae swats it out of bounds. Martinez to inbound in the corner, sideline side. Long pass over the back, intended for Padilla. Out of bounds it goes. Lady Bearcat ball. Bear and Macias checking into the ball game for the Lady Dusters. Hedges on the near side. Back up top, working it to Olivia. Nice job by Flores. Tips that one out of bounds. Stops the momentum. Long pass up and over the top. Gets it to Janae. She'll go back to Hedges. Now Janae near side. Working it to Hannah down in the corner. I get it to Olivia. Shot just inside the free throw line. It's good for 2. Martinez working with about 6 seconds here. Bobble dribble, recovers, gets it to Macias. She goes up for 2, draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's on Stewart, her first for the evening. And that puts the Lady Dusters in the bonus. 0.5 seconds on the clock, mind you. Oh, in and out. Playing this one off the release. Gets it in. That'll do it for the third quarter. We got 1 more to go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after the short intermission.
Around here, we give quick service on loans. We're local. We make our own decisions. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town office to give you a yes or no. So if you have good credit and don't want to wait, talk to us.
Fourth and final act. The Lady Bearcats do start with the ball. Janae near side, working it into Stewart. Stewart down to Heifel, and she'll put it in for two. Martinez to Stanley, far side, working it down to Padilla, and it's stolen away by Hedges. Sends it up the floor. Shot is up and in. A little jump shot from the block by Hannah Clem. Martinez finds Klein, right back to Martinez. Padilla from the baseline, too strong over the top. Janae sends it up to Hannah. From layup, no good. Rebound, Hedges, no good. Gets the second one. Gets it to Hannah, back to Janae. Sends it to Janae on the far side. Shots up and in by Stewart. Martinez to Stanley. Martinez cuts through. Stanley pulls up for three, tries the glass. Hannah with the rebound. Stanley with pressure. Goes to Janae on the backside. She's able to convert. Klein brings it across. Kicked out of bounds by Stewart. Still Lady Duster ball. Klein will send it in. Goes to Martinez. Skips it over to Stanley. Janae steals it away. Works it up the floor to Hannah Clem. Jump shot from underneath is good for two. Klein down. Oh, that will be a foul. Hedges is all over Padilla. Must have tweaked something. She's slow to get up. Sure hope she's all right. We'll be right back.
Everyone has something that they do best. Banks are no exception. Ours is investing back into the local communities that we serve. We make loans to local families.
Lady Duster ball. Stanley trying to get it into frame. Tipped out of bounds by Stewart. Still Duster ball. Stanley, long pass over the top. Martinez looked at the three, drives into the lane, shots up and gets it to go. Good for two there. Long pass, wide and out of bounds. It's Lady Duster ball. Klein trying to get it to Stanley, intercepted by Hedges. Stanley comes up from behind, able to knock it out of bounds and stop the play. Working it in. Stewart, she'll go down low, shots up, gets it to go. That is Mabra. Out of bounds, off the Bearcats. Stanley will send it in right in front of the Lady Duster bench. Klein for the long two is just short. Stewart with the rebound. Anderson to bring it up. Back to Anderson. She goes to the far side to Coffin. Stewart inside the paint, and she drops it in. Stanley driving in, ball's tipped. Oh, out of bounds off the Lady Dusters. Stewart able to get another one in. Stanley working in against that defense, gets it to Martinez. They send it in. Draper turns, shoots. Oh, can't quite get it to go. Mabra with the rebound. Anderson bringing it across. Now Coffin has it. Stewart at the free throw line. Off the glass. And it's in for two. Mooreland is shooting high percentage from the field tonight. Frame in the corner. Puts it up. Long two. Short off the rim. Klein never gives up. Mooreland able to come away with it. Frame tips it. Oh, they're going to say last touch by White. It is black ball. Flores and Hebert checking into the game for Frame and Draper. "15 took a look at it, sends it over. 21 works it inside from the elbow, drives down toward the baseline, kicks it back out. Martinez might have got away with one there. Head, it's too strong over the top. Stanley wanting that ball. Looks like she will get called for a foul. Picks up her second tonight. 3:09 to play. Inside, shots up, they call the charge. Flores got there, got set. Way to see it coming. Good job. First foul on Heifel this evening. Martinez brings it across, goes to Hebert down in the corner. She's immediately covered up. Pushed to the floor. Frame checking back in. Foul was on 21. That's going to be Coffin's first this evening. Third team foul for the Lady Bearcats. Stanley to send it in. Long pass over the top. Frame. Drives into the paint. Puts it up and gets it to go. Coffin bringing it across. Heifel in the paint. Drives down to the block. Oh, they're going to call the block this time. Macias trying to get set just a little bit late. And that'll be her first foul this evening. Shots up, no good. Hebert trying to get that rebound. Nielsen was there to tie it up. Hebert sends it in. Stanley's going to bring it across. Works to the near side. Hebert drives down to the baseline. Shots up. Short off the front of the rim. Stanley comes away with the rebound. Drives down baseline. Looks like she's going to get knocked out by Mabra there. Mabra's first foul. Fourth team foul for the Lady Cats. 2:02 to play. Flores cuts across, shot from outside, no good. Janae with the rebound, she's going to push it across. Comes to the near side, 15, steps back, long two, no good. Heifel trying to get the rebound, Frames there to tie it up, jump ball, stays on that end of the floor. Back to Stewart. Now, Janae from the far side, no good. Stewart with the rebound, no good. Couldn't see the numbers on that one. Janae able to get it back outside. Stewart now working it inside to Heifel, stolen away by Frame. And I think they might call Macia for the foul on the backside of that. Dadgum. Her second foul. Work it in. Stewart for the long two. Short. Flores with the rebound. Pushing it on across. Back to the far side. Frame for three. No good. Heifel with the rebound. Gets it to Nielsen. She pushes it across. Goes to Stewart on the far side wing. Heifel in the paint. Kicks it back to Stewart. Down low, shots up and in by Mabra. Stanley with the rock. Oh, tries for the three. That is blocked by Janae. Turns to Stewart, and she'll put it in for two. Stanley bringing it across. Now Hebert. Looks to me like Mabra had her hands all over that. No foul called. Nielsen to inbound. Janae Schnabelin back to take it. Lady Bearcats just slow playing it for time to run out. Goes back up. Coffin working the clock. Out of bounds it goes. Stanley titched it. 0.6 on the clock. And that'll do it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Tough for the Lady Dusters. They never gave up, fought the whole way through, playing a very athletic Mooreland team. Stick around, stay tuned. We got boys action coming up next. 15 minutes on the clock, and we'll be right back. Starting lineup, number 3, Wyatt Van. Number 11, Bryce Ball. Number 12, Reese Kingsley. Number 13, John Ross. And number 22, Hayden Eagle. Now for the home team, Peter Number 3, Joel Luis. Number 11, Dallas Ray. Number 14, Humberto Luis. And number 21, Super Roman. Good luck to both teams, and let's enjoy the game. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like Van Zee is going to come to the line to face off with Yeomans to get this thing started. They are at the center circle, ready for the tip. Oh, and out of bounds it goes. Dewald able to save it. Looks like Van Zee's going to bring it across. Left goes out to Dewald in the corner. Working it inside. Makes a move. No good. Yeomans with the rebound. Yeomans will go to Berto on the far side. Now puts it in Keibel's hands. Screen, pick and roll by Yeomans to the bucket. A little overthrow. Van Zee comes away with it. Hensley winds up back in Krotz's hands to the hole, kicks it back out. Hensley for 3, and that's in. Bearcats strike first. Yeomans pass is intercepted. Van Zee puts it in for 2. Van Zee put it in for 2. Inbound to Keibel. Working it up the floor. Frame. Gets it to Yeomans. Yeomans, a nice little layup. Soft touch, and it's in for 2. Van Zee to bring it across for the Bearcats. Dewald in the corner. Back up. We're coming back around. Van Zee working it around. Bond gets it to Krotz. Dewald, he takes a look at the 3, and it's in. They are shooting well beyond the perimeter. We're going to have to do something about that. Keibel gets it to Berto. Berto up to Yeomans. Yeomans tries his look at the 3 ball off the back of the rim. Krotz ends up with it. Pushing it up the floor. Kicks it out in the corner. Bond for 3, and that's another one in. Keibel getting it up. Frame for 3. It's over the top. Rebound Krotz. No, excuse me, Hensley. He'll work it up to Dewald. Dewald, little jump stop, puts it in for 2. The Bearcats have made quick work out of this first quarter, and they are on top 13-2. Coach McDonald has shut things down and got to get his boys back focused, try to chip away at this lead. We'll be right back.
Everyone has something that they do best. Banks are no exception. Ours is investing back into the local communities that we serve. We make loans to local families and businesses. These loans generate the dollars which empower our local community. Invest in our community by banking with us. We're an equal housing lender.
Keibel set to inbound. We're going to try to figure out this full court press here. Goes into Berto. Berto back to Keibel, finds Ruiz, gets it down. Yeoman's turn, shoots, and gets the roll in. Nice follow through there to make that happen. Van Zee to bring it across for the Bearcats. Coming up the far side of the floor, he'll go back to Hensley. Bond. Bond to Crotts, into the lane, kicks it back to Bond. He's going to go to Van Zee. Tries the three. That one's off left and short. Dewald Keibel battling out for the rebound. Possession arrow will give it to the Dusters. Work it into Berto. There's the double team. Finds Keibel. Keibel to Joel. Joel's going to push it across. Working against the trap. Gets it to Yeomans. Now Berto steps back. Long two and gets it to go. 6-13 your score. Dusters working against things. Getting it done. Van Zee. Oh, Berto does steal it away. Oh, too much on it. Van Zee gets the rebound. Goes to Dewald. Dewald kicks it out. Shots up and short. Keibel grabs the rebound. Now it's in Yeoman's hands. Penetrates to the bucket, drops one in for two. Dusters back within 5. Timeout called Mooreland. Exactly what the Dusters needed. Try to regain, chip away at that deficit. Here come the Dusters. We'll be right back. Van Zee pushes it across. Skips it over to Dewald. Dewald right back. Bond gets it to Crotts. Crotts from the elbow, back to Bond. Back to Crotts. Dewald in the corner. Hensley puts it to the floor. Works it in down low. Joel able to get a hand on it and knocks it out of bounds. Shuts the momentum down. Van Zee will inbound from the near side. Work it into Hensley. Bobbles the pass, but does recover. Penetrates into the paint. Dishes it back out. Hensley makes a move. Shoot the long two. Soft touch, and it's in. Ruiz gets the pass. Little bounce pass up to Berto. Berto down to the baseline. Ball's on the floor. Berto trying to get a hold of that ball. Ends up with Hensley's leg. And that'll be Bearcat ball. First foul on Ruiz. (15-8) your score. Dusters trailing. Van Zee brings it across. Dewald working it down to Hensley. Oh, the little no-look over-the-shoulder pass. Dewald can't convert. Van Zee comes away with the rebound. Krotz for three. That one's short. Frame crashing the defensive boards. Berto going to bring it across for the Dusters. Finds Keibel. Screen. Keibel for three. Can't get it to go. Bond with the rebound. Bond to Van Zee. Top of the key, off the back of the rim, hit the top of the free rebound, backboard. Hensley rebound for three, no good. Long, it's out of bounds. Duster ball. Ruiz to Ruiz. Get it up to Keibel. Long pass across the floor. Joel pushes it across midcourt. Back in Berto's hands. Frame, top of the key, sends it to Berto on the near side. He lines up for three, just short. Frame, crashing the boards. Works it to Keibel. Shots up and in for two. Foul is called. Keibel at the line for the and one. And it's in. Dusters within four. That foul was on Dewald. Van Zee brings it across. Pushing to his left. Back to Krotz. Penetrates into the paint. They do call the travel. Didn't quite get the throw off in time, and it is Duster ball. Ruiz flashes to the ball. Gets it to Berto. Berto to Frame. Frame to Joel. Back up top. Yeomans pulls up for three. That one's off to the left. Frame trying to get a hold of that rebound. Jump ball, the call. Possession error gives it back to the blue team. Dusters need another takeaway. Bond brings it across, going to Hensley in the paint. Right back to Bond. Long two, no good. Keibel crashing the boards. Kicks it out to Berto. Berto comes across the near side. Keibel top of the key. Back to Berto. Joel flash in the lane. They feed him the rock. Shots up. Foul's called. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul's on Krotz, his first of the evening. Oh, rattles out. .36-3 on the clock. Ooh. Second one's off as well. Keibel does rebound it for the offensive team. Back to Keibel. Keibel drives baseline. Goes up. Oh, can't get it to go. Dewald with the rebound. Bond pushes it on across. Circles up top of the key. Hands it off to Krotz. Krotz pushes left. Pick and roll. Hensley does not get the ball. They go to Dewald on the backside. Now up to Van Zee. Probably reset the offense here. Van Zee kicks it up. Dewald blocked by Yeomans, but he gets his own rebound. Still puts it in as time elapses. 17-11. Bearcats on top. We'll be right back.
Ever wonder what happens with the money you deposit with us? Well, your deposits enable us to make loans. Personal, real estate, vehicle, and seasonal loans.
Dusters start the quarter with the ball. Berto to Keibel. Finds Yeomans. Pulls up for three, and that one's in there. 14-17. Dusters only down by 3. When they play as a team, they play well. Hand off to Van Zee, to Bond, to Krotz. Long 2, and that one's short. Rebound, Yeomans. Goes to Berto on the near side. Berto's cheating left. Back to Yeomans, top of the key. He's going to go to Keibel on the far side. Berto cuts through. Keibel doesn't like it, finds Frame. Frame to Yeomans. Penetrates to the corner. Shots up. They're going to call him for the travel. Did a little stutter step there, and it cost him the turnover. Substitution coming in for Dewald. That brings Morton onto the floor. Van Zee going to Morton in the corner. He works it, tried to get it inside to Hensley and stolen away by Frame. Frame pushing up the floor, and momentum and dribble did not meet, and carry is the call. Bond taking his time, bringing it across. Goes to Krotz, far side. To the elbow. Now Morton's got it. Oh, Van Zee, excuse me. Bond drives down. Hensley, he's going to try to penetrate in. Shots up, no good. Frame with the rebound. Frame will get it to Joel. Joel's across. Keibel, we got Berto to the far side. Yeomans pops out up top, goes to Frame. Near side wing, down low, Joel. Drives in, turns, shoots. No good, Frame with the rebound. Morton there to tie it up, and it is Bearcat ball. It's going to bring in Thomas. Thomas brings it across. Comes to Bond. Now Van Zee drives baseline. Kicks it out. Thomas for 3. It's just short. Keibel with the rebound. Works it up to Frame. He slows it down. Gets it back to Keibel. Keibel comes across to Joel. Back in Keibel's hands. Finds Yeoman in the paint. Shot goes up. Drops it in for 2. Dusters within 1. Thomas bringing it across again. Comes to Van Zee on the near side. Van Zee up to Hensley. Hensley, Van Zee in the corner, trying to drive baseline. Goes back up. Bond, 10 foot out, no good. Gets his own rebound, and the putback is in for 2. 16-19, Dusters up down by 3. They go to Berto on the far side. Berto drives baseline, shot from the block, too strong. Hensley getting the rebound. Momentum slowed by Yeomans, but Van Zee's going to pull the trigger and makes the 3. Yeomans brings it across, slow and easy, goes to Keibel on the far side. That is going to be a push-off by Keibel. Morton playing him a little tight. Keibel retaliates and gets his first foul of the night. Thomas brings it across for the Bearcats. Goes to Bond on the far side. Van Van Zee at the baseline. Now Hensley up top. Screen for Hensley, back in Van Zee's hand. Turn and roll. Kicks it out. Bond for three. That one's off the back of the rim. Joel gets the rebound. That'll be a reach foul on Van Zee. Slapping at the ball and catches the back of Joel's hand. Berto, far side. Finds Joel. Oh, miscommunication, crash in the lane. Thomas sends it up the floor. Morton drops in the layup. Keibel's across. Kicks it out to Berto. Back to Joel, other side of the floor. Waiting for something to happen to that offense. Goes to Keibel up top. Morton gets the foul this time. Keibel works it into Yeomans. He'll just take the three. Oh, just off. Bond with the rebound. Pushes it up the far side. Now Hensley. Hensley back to Krotz. Penetrates into the paint, kicks it out to Bond, pulls the three. Back of the rim. Van Zee with the long rebound. Nice look and dish down to Bond. He converts that for two. Timeout called to Coach McDonald as the Bearcats have extended the lead to 10. We'll be right back.
All to local families. And this energizes our whole local economy. Stop by and let's talk. Together we grow. We're an equal housing lender.
Keibel to send it in. Bearcats full court press, does find frame, works it up to Joel. He's got Yeomans on the other side. Oh, and they can't convert. Krotz works it up to Hensley. Into the lane, puts it up no good. Van Zee somehow comes away with the rebound. Keibel trying to drive through the press. Sends it up to Yeomans. Yeomans to the bucket. Hensley's going to knock that one out of bounds. Yeomans gets it into Keibel. Keibel drives. Blocked from behind by Van Zee. No foul called. Van Zee into the paint. Just short. Oh, and the ball is stolen away by Bond. I don't know how that wasn't on the out of baseline. Yeomans with the rebound. Now we'll try to take it up the floor. Goes to Keibel on the far side. Keibel to Berto. Little pump fake, works it back to Yeomans, drives up. 12 foot out and knocks it in. Dusters down 10. Van Zee bringing it across. Bond to his left, Hensley to his right. Hensley moves to the elbow. Bearcats slow playing it here, winding time down in the first half. Back to Bond. Now Van Zee. Kicks it to Bond in the corner. He's going to go to Krotz up top of the key. Krotz drives to the left. Hensley. A little roll to the bucket, puts it in for two. Keibel gets it to Berto. Less than 30 seconds to play. Keibel pops out. Keibel drives down to the block. Shots up. No good. Hensley with the rebound. Van Zee able to pick up the ball. Timeout called. Coach Bond saving the turnover. We got 5:05 left on the clock. We'll be right back. Vaughn takes it in the backcourt, sends it up the floor. Van Zee for three, it's short. Yeomans might have got away with one there. But that'll send us to the locker room. Dusters were within three, and now the Bearcats have extended their lead 30-18. We'll be back. Stick around. Second half coming up next.
Around here, we give quick service on loans. We're local. We make our own decisions. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town office to give you a yes or no. So if you have good credit and don't want to wait, talk to us. Everyone has something that they do best. Banks are no exception. Ours is investing back into the local communities that we serve. We make loans to local families and businesses. These loans generate the dollars which empower our local community. Invest in our community by banking with us. We're an equal housing lender. Ever wonder what happens with the money you deposit with us? Well, your deposits enable us to make loans. Personal, real estate, vehicle, and seasonal loans. All to local families. And this energizes our whole local economy. Stop by and let's talk. Together we grow. We're an equal housing lender. Around here, we give quick service on loans. We're local. We make our own decisions. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town office to give you a yes or no. So if you have good credit and don't want to wait, talk to us.
Dusters do get the ball to start things off here in the second. Berto goes to Yeomans, working it to Keibel inside, draws the foul. Keibel will go to the line to shoot two after that. Fouls on Van Zee, his second tonight. Keibel knocks the first one down. Second one's good as well. Hensley's going to get it into Van Zee. Van Zee brings it across for the Bearcats. Working it inside to Hensley, and he got tangled up in traffic, and the foul is called. Couldn't quite tell. Work it into Hensley. Now Bond, no good. Yeomans crashing the boards. Goes to Keibel. Bearcats clear out. Yeomans works it up to Berto. Berto finds Joel. Joel into the paint, kicks it out. Frame, he'll go into the paint, kicks it out. Joel works it back up top to Berto, get things reset. Frame's got it, goes to Keibel. Keibel into the paint, kicks it out. Joel for three, just over the top, no good. Hensley with the rebound, trying to get it up to Bond. He's able to save it. Dewald gets it to Hensley. Shot's no good. No, Dusters touched it last. Van Zee to send it in. Works it into Bond. Right back in Van Zee's hands. Penetrates to the paint. Shots up. About 8 foot out. Drops it in for two. Bearcats back in the press. Berto works it across. In trouble. Ball gets away from him. Krotz penetrating to the hole. He drops it in for two. Dusters down 12. Frame works it into Berto. Back to Frame. Now he's going to go to Keibel. Keibel pushing it up. Joel. Resets top of the key. Frame on the near side. He'll go back in Joel's hands. Waiting for coach to call the play. Keibel comes to the ball. Goes to Berto on the far side. Berto now Yeomans. Yeomans to Keibel. Back around. Berto back to Keibel. Yeomans pops out. Yeomans for three. That one's off to the right. No good. Hensley with the rebound. Hensley brings it up. Back to Van Zee. Bond to the near side. Back to Krotz. Spins, turns, shoots, knocks it down just inside the free throw line. Berto back to Keibel. Keibel now Yeomans, long pass across the floor to Berto, working it up to Joel. Joel, Keibel far side. Gets it to Berto. Berto to Yeomans on the far side. Back up to Berto. Finds his way to the hole. Shots up and in for two. They get it to Krotz. Brings it across, uncontested. Back up top, Van Zee. Finds Dewald on the near side. Back up to Van Zee. Took a look at it. Dewald near side. Gets it inside. Hensley kicks it back out. Van Zee for three, and it's in. Just rolled it across the front of the rim. Keibel to Yeomans. Yeomans up to Joel. Yeomans, top of the key, sends it to Keibel. Now frame. Berto. Little pump fake and off the back of the rim and into Van Zee's hands. Van Zee pushing it across. Dewald in the lane, kicks it back to Van Zee from the free throw line. Off, no good. Oh, Yeoman's had his hands on it. Bond gets it. Krotz, long two, and he knocks it down. Keibel back to Yeomans, back to Keibel, up the floor, Berto. Fouls on Hensley. Hensley's first this evening. Now Berto's got it out near the center circle. Comes to Yeomans, near side, working it in. Joel takes it up, over the top. Keibel with the rebound. Turns, goes to shoot, draws the foul. I believe on, they're going to credit that to Van Zee, picking up his third. First one. Oh. Keibel missed the first one, but he's shooting the second now, playing it off the release. Drops it in. 3 for 4 from the line. 4 for 5, excuse me. Thomas bringing it across for the Bearcats. Goes to Bond. Bond pushes to the left, kicks it to Dewald, and he can't hang on. Turnover. Dusters get the ball back. Keibel will get it to Berto. Berto pulls up for three, just off. Calls the foul on Frame. Little battle for the rebound, and it winds up in Frame's first foul tonight. Thomas, slow playing it across. Goes to his right, finds Bond. Bond working it inside. Hensley kicks it back out. Thomas, he's going to drive baseline into traffic, gets it back to Hensley. Hensley with the pass to Krotz. Oh, might have got away with a walk there. Couldn't convert. Keibel comes away with the rebound. To Berto on the far side. Keibel from the corner, short. Frame with the rebound, blocked by Krotz. Thought we were going to tie it up, and he comes away with it. Ruiz with the block. Dewald turns, shoots. Yeomans comes down with the board. Yeomans to the free throw line. Hensley got a hand on it. Joel's able to pick it up. Goes to the hole. No good. Frame with the rebound. Trying to get the shot off, and he is fouled. Fouls on Thomas, his first this evening. Frame will shoot two. Can't get the first one to go. Flores checking in for Keibel. Hensley and Dewald down to rebound for the Bearcats. Playing the second one off the release. Gets it to go. Friendly roll will take it. Van Zee to bring it across for the Bearcats. Comes to D-Wald. D-Wald back to Van Zee. Drives left, turns. Pass to Hensley. Hensley behind the back, cheats left. Gets it to D-Wald. D-Wald back to Van Zee. .40 seconds on the clock. Bearcats are slow playing it into the quarter here. Van Zee, Krotz in the corner. Turns, goes to the hole, puts it up. Gets it to go. Joel into Yeomans. Oh. Van Zee, Bond from the baseline, little 10-foot jumper, and he knocks it down. Oh, Bond steals it away again, gets it to Krotz. Behind the back pass, and Bond puts it in for two. Out the Dusters sleeping a little bit there. That'll do it for three. The fourth and final act is up next. Dusters are trailing by 23 at this point.
Everyone has something that they do best. Banks are no exception. Ours is investing back into the local.
Fourth quarter's upon us. Bearcats get the ball. Van Zee taking his time, getting the offense set. Cheats to the right. Goes inside. Hensley pulls back past the three. Pass is deflected. Bond's able to pick it up. Drives right. Berto sticks with him. D-Wald breaks to the bucket, able to convert for two on the layup. Ruiz to Yeomans. Skip pass over to Frame. Frame brings it across right into traffic, and the Bearcats come away with it. Krotz can't convert from the backside. Joel fighting for the ball, draws the foul on Bond. Bond's first this evening. I tell you, there have not been as many fouls called tonight. Berto back to Yeomans. Oh, Van Zee puts a block on the pass, feeds Bond on the backside, and he converts two more. Berto in trouble, gets it back to Yeomans. Now Berto. Coach Mack wants a timeout. Got to line these boys out. We'll be right back.
Communities that we serve. We make loans to local families and businesses. These loans generate the dollars which empower our local community. Invest in our community by banking with us. We're an equal housing lender.
Duster ball coming out of the timeout. Yeomans back to Berto. Pushes it across the frame. Frame back to Berto. Off of Van Zee's leg. That'll be Duster ball. Berto to send it in. Finds frame. Out near the center circle. Gets it to Joel. Oh, the pass intended for Berto, stolen away by Van Zee. Able to convert for two. Joel sends it into Frame. Frame long pass over the top to Berto. Tries to get it to Yeomans, and it's stolen away by Krotz. Krotz across midcourt. Long pass over to Dewald. Finds Van Zee in the corner. Drives baseline. Back to Hensley up top. Now Krotz. Rolls back to the right. Dewald, far side. Gets it to Van Zee. Hensley. The ball's loose. Out of bounds. They're going to say the Frame touched it last. Hensley into Bond, battle for the ball, it's on the floor. Frame comes away with it. Yeomans up the floor to Berto. Berto, Yeomans. Covered up by Hensley. Berto from the corner, just off. Dewald with the rebound, works it to Hensley. He's across. Hensley drives to the hole, kicks it to Dewald in the corner. He'll go back up top. Van Zee. Krotz. Long two. Fadeaway is in. Yeomans brings it across for the Dusters. Goes to Joel on the far side. Joel into the paint, down to the block. Shots up, no good. Rebound Hensley. Frame, tips it. Hensley loses it out of bounds. It's Duster ball. Yeomans steps on the line. Tough break for the Dusters there. Van Zee will send it in. Works it to Krotz. Krotz back to Van Zee. Pulls up for three. Way off. Dusters will get the ball back. Joel pushes it across. Passes to Berto. Penetrates into the paint. Oh, stolen away by number 5. That is Overton. Too far underneath. Long rebound. Winds up in Hensley's hands. Van Zee, no good. Yeomans with the rebound. Pushing it up the floor. Slows up. Works at the Frame on the far side. Little pass back to Yeomans and knocks down the big three. Vance has it across. Krotz pushes left. Dishes it back out to Overton. He pulls up for three. Shots no good. Van Zee can't come away with the rebound. Frame pushes it across, goes to Yeomans on the far side. Yeomans drives to the baseline. Back up top, Joel pulls up for two, no good. Van Zee with the rebound, sending it up the floor to Hensley. Can't hang on. It is Duster ball. It's like Sierra's checking into the ball game for the Dusters. Frame able to steal it away. Flores off his foot, out of bounds. It'll be Bearcat ball. Thomas bringing it across. Worked it to Morton. He gets fouled, I believe. Flores credit for that one. Morton shooting two, knocks the first one down. Second one, knocks it in as well. Berto to bring it across. Short pass to Frame. Goes to Berto. Berto finds a way in the lane. Goes to Lerma backside. Can't hang on. Turnover. Adair gets it into Thomas. Adair works it to Overton. Adair for three. Off the front of the rim. Frame with the rebound. Frame turns. Sierra. Now Berto. Gets it to Lerma. Flores cutting through the lane. High off the glass. No good. Rebound Morton. Morton pushes it across. Gets it to Thomas. Thomas to Overton. Shots up. No good. Flores grabbing the long rebound. Sierra to bring it across. Works it to Frame. Frame to Sierra, bobbled the pass. Thomas with the breakaway, works it up to Morton. Shots up and in for two. Timeout called. Coach Bond. Berto to bring it across for the Dusters. Full timeout called, Coach McDonald. Berto works it into Sierra. Minute 10 to play. Goes to Flores. Now Sierra. Sierra making a move to the bucket. Pulls up from the elbow. Off to the right. No good. Gets his own rebound. Lerma. Up and over the top to Sierra. No foul called. Lerma working Morton over. Defensive pressure, and he put it all. Okay. Oh, he's so close. There we go. Man. Oh, a little too far underneath on that one. Got him right back in the noggin. He's going to get, oh, he just didn't quite have the follow through on that one. He got her! All right. Hustling back on defense. Look at him go. Nice job, young man. You're not on my roster. I apologize. Sierra with the turn and move to the bucket. Can't get it in time. Oh, man, I apologize. 23 is not on my program. Man, he was hustling back on defense. Well-fought battle by the Dusters. Just a little out-horse tonight. Run into that once in a while, but I'm telling you, their drive and determination never falters. Vici tomorrow night. We got a full week of basketball coming off the Beaver River Invitational. Our Dusters were the consolation champs. We got Vici at home tomorrow night and then go to Shattuck Friday. So, like, follow, never miss a second. We'll catch you on the stream tomorrow.